I hit like my lowest of lows. Like, why should I care about life anymore?
I felt miserable. I felt like I wasn't enough.
I didn't really see a purpose in life in that moment. What is the point of me living?
I grew up without a father, so I held some bitterness in my heart towards my dad for, I feel like, abandoning me.
I ended up getting into this super toxic relationship. I was just mentally abused and started to lose who I was.
I was 16 when my parents started to get a divorce. I tried to talk to people, but at the same time, I just felt like no one understood. I just kind of felt like abandoned.
Longing for a father, I was always searching for something to fill the void. I felt like I wasn't enough.
It was a very dark time because I started believing no one would love me and that God didn't love me. I didn't really see a purpose in life in that moment. In those moments that I was thinking about ending my life, I realized that the only way out of this was going to be getting back to Jesus.
We started going to church and they were like, come to Motion Conference. And I had never heard of Motion Conference. The first night, I was just looking around the room in awe, like, man, these people really love Jesus.
That year, everything was different. Motion Conference finally hit for once.
In every session, I was arms high worshiping God, and He was just speaking to me that I was worth it and that there was more for me.
God just met me there, and I just remember feeling like I was free.
I gave God all I had, and I experienced the power of God and the presence of God in a mighty way with thousands of other students.
I would get into community groups. I was like, if I don't tell someone, then I'm just gonna continue holding all this pain.
I decided I was gonna go all in. I was gonna be vulnerable. My leader just sat there and just spoke truth over my life, that I'm a child of God and that He loves me and I am enough.
That pushed me to really dive in deeper with my relationship with God.
My life has changed, and now my family's life has changed. My relationship with my dad is getting better. Old friends were like, hey man, I see what you're doing. I think I wanna follow Jesus now.
Now I'm able to go change the world around me by leading community groups or being able to lead in my gym or through my family or at my school.
If just one person's life is changed, then the whole world can be changed. That's the biggest legacy that we can leave on this world.
Go on into Motion Conference and be vulnerable. It totally changes your life.
It changed my world and pushed me to change the world around me.
Motion means that we're gonna change the world, and we can do it together.